Greetings, friends. This is Oleh Ivchenko, head of the Vine Group company. It's time for news from the world of intellectual property. I'll talk about Ukraine and China, about the Terminator, and saying goodbye to the Soviet legacy. I hope you'll find it interesting. Let's get started. On March 25, 2025, the Ukrainian National Office of Intellectual Property and the Supreme Court of Ukraine signed a Memorandum of Cooperation. What does this mean for us? It's a step towards stronger protection of your rights to ideas, inventions, or brands. Now these two institutions are joining forces. They will exchange experience, develop unified approaches to disputes, and raise the level of expertise among specialists. For businesses and inventors, this means faster and fairer decisions in the courts. At Weiss Group, we welcome this decision because our goal is to ensure reliable protection of your intellectual property. This cooperation is a sign that the system is becoming stronger, and we are ready to assist you in this process. And now let's move on to China. There, the Supreme Court of the PRC announced that it will consider the issue of intellectual property rights protection in the field of artificial intelligence. This decision concerns the establishment of a special innovation court, the first of its kind in the country. According to the Judicial Department, in 2024, more than 45,000 cases related to intellectual property rights were considered in China, and this number keeps growing. The new court will focus on disputes over AI authorship, as cutting-edge technologies are increasingly generating music, texts, or designs. For us, this is a signal. The world is moving toward clear rules in this area. We are closely monitoring such changes, as protecting innovation is our priority. China's experience may also influence Ukraine, where artificial intelligence is also gaining momentum. And back to Ukraine again. Recently, the Commission of the Ukrainian National Office of Intellectual Property and Innovation, which is responsible for the use of the name Ukraine in trademarks, held another meeting. They considered 9 petitions from companies that want to include the official name of the state or its code in their brands. The result, 5 applicants received permission. At Weiss Group, we know this better than anyone because we recently achieved a unique result. Our team secured permission for the Biathlon Federation of Ukraine to include the trident and the name Ukraine in their trademark. The decision was made back on October 15, 2024, for the first time in the country's history. This not only highlights the national spirit of the federation, but also shows that we know how to protect what matters. Such steps strengthen Ukraine's position in the field of intellectual property, and we are proud to be part of this process. Friends, let's take a step back and see what interesting things spring has brought us in the field of intellectual property in past years. In April 2022, a Ukrainian startup patented a bionic hand prosthesis. Just imagine, you think about borscht, and your fingers are already holding a spoon. It's simply fantastic. At the same time, it shows how our people know how to amaze the world even in the most difficult times. Right now, our Ukraine is waging a fierce battle against the forces of evil. Unfortunately, there are many casualties among our heroes. So news like this should at least bring a small ray of hope. In times of war, such developments are not just about technology, but about supporting our people, our boys and girls. And that's impressive. Glory to Ukraine. Glory to the heroes. And this news is a bit more cheerful. In April 2024, Kyiv Brewery registered the trademark Goodbye Sovok. A beer that with one sip sends the old times straight to the dustbin of history. They say it was snapped up at festivals even faster than cutlets in the cafeteria. That's the news we have for today. I, Oleh Ivchenko, and the entire Weiss Group team are proud to be part of this process because our mission is to stand guard over your ideas. This is just the beginning. From now on, we plan to meet with you regularly to share the most interesting news from the world of intellectual property. So stay tuned for our updates and stay with us. There's still a lot of exciting things ahead. Subscribe to our channel, like and hit the bell, leave comments so that more people can see these episodes and stay informed. See you next time.